What's up, Unusual Facts family? And look, as you know, we love to get crazy here. As a matter of fact, we're going to present to you the top crazy man-made adventures you should know about. And as always, hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that like button too because, well, this video is worth liking. Here we go. Ray's MTB Park in Cleveland. Ray's MTB Indoor Park is the perfect playground for honing bike skills in the off-season. Whether you're simply improving your balance for tight turns on the road or opening up the chest, knees, and elbows to stick bumpy dirt courses, this cavernous two-story industrial complex is sure to satisfy. The 130,000 square foot wonderland brings the single track indoors with fresh lines each season, always keeping in play great pump tracks, jump lines, foam pitch, and above all, expertly crafted flows. Oh yeah! The Georgia Aquarium in Atlanta. Lucky for divers, the plankton-munching whale shark, the world's largest fish, at longer than a school bus, doesn't bite. At the world's largest aquarium, encounters are guaranteed to anyone interested through the Journey with Gentle Giants Immersion program. While the experience isn't exactly wild, this is the only aquarium outside of Asia to have them. The massive 6.3 million gallon tank housing these goliaths is also home to car-sized manta rays, hammerhead, and sand sharks, and goliath groupers, just to name a few sea creatures you might encounter on a 30-minute dive. Uitwatersrandplassen, Netherlands. This 22 square mile nature preserve is an artificial marshland reclaimed from the sea by clever Dutch engineers. A series of dikes protects the area, and grazing species such as red deer, ponies, and gray-legged geese stem overgrowth, keeping the space open for endangered bird species. Safari seats are limited, however, as only 400 excursions, including photo safaris, cycling trips, and ranger-led animal spotting walks, are organized annually so as to not disturb the fragile ecosystem. The assembled bird population includes egrets, cormorants, and herons, as well as ravens and white-tailed eagles, creatures that otherwise wouldn't breed locally. Ski Dubai in the Dubai, UAE, with 5 snow-packed slopes, the longest of which is 400 meters. It's the world's first indoor black diamond run. Ski Dubai defies its subtropical environment. The massive facility is 25 stories high and can accommodate 1,500 guests. It boasts ski, snowboard, and toboggan rentals in a 3,000 square meter snow park that's just for play. Despite average summer temperatures of 104 degrees and an average humidity of 80 to 98%, this impressive complex keeps it cool. The Chattahoochee River in Columbus, Georgia. Imagine throttling down the frothy waters of the Amazon, Congo, or Colorado River, only to step off the shore to a sprawling city, plush with all the comforts of home. Okay, maybe this water's not that big, but the longest urban whitewater rafting adventure in the world is no easy undertaking. The 2.5-mile course runs straight through the heart of downtown Columbus, opening with 5 Class 3 rapids and cranking up to Class 4 by the end of the wash cycle. Though the Chattahoochee was always there, only recently did it get a world-class whitewater run that pumps a powerful 13,000 cubic feet per second at its peak. This reef on the USS Oriskany in Florida. In 2006, the USS Oriskany came out of retirement 22.5 miles off the coast of Florida. Its new mission: provide barnacles and sea creatures with a murky new home, and in the process, divers of all skill levels with fresh adventure. The aircraft carrier is 911 feet long and weighs 320,000 tons, making it the largest ship intentionally sunk as an artificial reef. The Oriskany sits in about 215 feet of water, which means divers will first encounter her tower at around 84 feet. Below, they can explore the historic decks, hangars, and sunken corridors of the Vietnam-era ship in the relative comfort of clear, warm Gulf Stream waters. Hang out in the CN Tower in Toronto. Got a head for heights? If so, Canada's CN Tower, the tallest freestanding structure in the Western Hemisphere, is a heart-pounding must-see. Opened in August of 2011, its edgewalk experience allows thrill-seekers to dangle over the edge of a 5-foot ledge encircling the tower's roof, 1,168 feet above Toronto's bustling streets. The 360-degree galvanized steel frame uses 36 protruding arms to support the bold walkers that venture its ledge. This one definitely brings new meaning to "Look Ma, no hands." The Wave Garden in Basque, Spain. The Wave Garden uses a revolutionary wing-like sled, which when towed beneath the water, creates glassy curls, tubes, and rolls that build in height and muscle as they accumulate. Unlike other artificial waves, it generates real moving waves instead of standing waves, making it the closest and most versatile imitation of the ocean out there. A 5+ foot wave will ripple over 1.5 miles when unobstructed by shore or obstacle. So far, the tech has only been installed in a top-secret testing facility in Spain's Basque Country, open only to the pros. But once it's perfected, it will be transferable to any lake, lagoon, reservoir, or pond. Sky Venture in Nashua, New Hampshire. No ripcord, no parachute, no airplane? That's right, in the vertical wind tunnel at this New Hampshire indoor skydiving facility, massive turbines blast an updraft of air more than 150 miles per hour, which is enough to counteract terminal velocity, the max speed of a human body falling belly downwards, and make you float. It only takes 20 minutes of training before your first flight and reportedly feels like the real deal, only without that stomach in your throat falling sensation and the justifiable fear that though beautiful, this is the last thing you'll ever see. Bungee jumping Royal George Bridge, Colorado. Hanging 1,053 feet above the Arkansas River, the Royal George Bridge is the highest bungee jump in the world by more than 300 feet. That allows jumpers plenty of freefall time, not to mention a few long moments to consider your mortality. Don't feel like taking the plunge? The bridge also offers visitors the chance to freefall 100 feet and up to 50 miles per hour on the Royal Rush Freefall Tower. Mountain Torque in Borneo, Malaysia. This via ferrata, Italian for road with iron, definitely demands some iron from its adventurers. Built on the side of Borneo's 13,435-foot Mount Kinabalu, it's the second highest via ferrata in the world. Climb up the big peak without worry, as you're secured to its steep walls with a series of fixed cables, stemples, ladders, and bridges, including what may be the world's highest elevation suspension bridge. This mountain pass, which includes the option to hike to the summit, was designed to join otherwise isolated routes, accommodating rock crawlers of all abilities. The Ice Factor in Glencoe, Scotland. This Scottish compound is the largest indoor ice climbing facility in the world, providing ice climbers with all levels of a controlled environment in which to brush up on their ice picking technique. It's a precise balance. Too much force and you'll crack the ice. Too little and you won't have enough of a hole to climb. The frosty facade is so massive that the designers had to pour a 15-meter thick concrete slab to hold up the 500 tons of man-made snow that make up the routes. Each of the 24 lines are hand-packed and manipulated to simulate outdoor conditions where routes change shape constantly due to unpredictable weather. The room is kept below freezing with a rotating heat loop that recreates natural freeze and thaw cycles. For fair weather types, Ice Factor also has an indoor bouldering area, an outdoor climbing tower, and a rope climbing wall. Thank you for watching our video, and please subscribe to Unusual Facts and hit the notification button so you can never miss any video from us. Thank you.